Welcome in our next guest, Justin Dombrowski. He's the author of Murder and Mayhem in Erie, Pennsylvania. Justin, welcome to the show and thanks for being here. Talk a little bit about your book before we really get into your tours, your walking tours that are happening over the next couple of weekends.
Yeah, so Murder Mayhem in Erie, Pennsylvania really is a collection of several stories from Erie's criminal past history, most of which locals in Erie probably are not aware of that have been lost to time.
Okay.
And it was a book that was published by History Press this past June. It's gotten great feedback so far, and there's certainly more to come following that.
So was it the book that really started to spiral? Here we are. I try to put it in the camera there. Is it the book that really spiraled the idea for these haunted tours?
Yeah, so after the book, in discussions with the Historical Society, we were discussing some things that we could come up with for October to make it kind of spooky. And what we did is we came up with a pop-up exhibit that I helped work on, which has several exhibits, including the original transcript for the last man hung in Erie County.
Oh, wow.
Collection of pulp magazines related to Erie crimes that have occurred. And then the talk came about doing a walking tour of locations in downtown Erie that are not only easily accessible, but that the general public would find interesting.
Okay, so talk about a couple of those locations, not to give away the walking tour, which unfortunately we do have to break to you is all sold out.
Correct.
But talk about some of those locations, 7 of them, right?
Correct.
That you'll stop to.
So several of the locations, like for example, we'll go over the history of the Erie County Courthouse and the old county jail where several individuals were executed.
Okay.
We'll also venture over to the old Strong Mansion where the Black Hand extortion case of 1911 was involved in, and other locations such as the location where Detective Sergeant Higgins, which is written about in the book, occurred as well.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the first walking tour, right?
Correct.
It's going to be from 7 to 9. It's going to start to get a little bit dark. What are you hoping that the folks that join you on this kind of take away?
Well, I'm hoping not only will they be able to experience history firsthand at the locations where this happened, but learn a little something new along the way that you can kind of take home and talk about and kind of keep that discussion going.
As you learn more about the murders and mayhem in Erie County, do you get a little spooked yourself?
I would say not necessarily spooked. I get more amazed at the fact of what's happened, I'd say, in the town and the different characters that have inhabited the area over the years. So I find it ultimately fascinating.
Yeah, definitely. You'll find his book fascinating. Again, Murder and Mayhem in Erie, Pennsylvania. Justin, where can folks get a copy of this?
So you can find it anywhere. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can also find it at Barnes & Noble here in Erie.
Great.
And also, if you like to shop local and support local, you can buy it at Warner Books Press and also the Erie County Historical Society. So. Okay.
Unfortunately, again, the walking tour is all sold out for the next couple of weekends, but yeah, keep this in mind for future years. This really
if it's successful, we may do more, so we'll see how it turns out.
It's off to a successful start, that's for sure. Justin, thanks so much for coming into First at 4.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.